Hello viewers, and today I thought I'd show you my first couple of hours of me actually playing the Battlefield 6 multiplayer. I spent quite a lot of time, I should say, playing the campaign, so I jumped straight into multiplayer, and of course I'm using a sniper, even as a hybrid sniper at the moment, right up close, trying to be a bit of a support sniper at the moment, taking this A flag on the New York map. Didn't exactly go to plan, but I got one of them. I've got to say, I am absolutely loving the feel of sniping again. It's made me fall back in love with sniping. I don't feel like I ever fell out of love with it, but as soon as I started sniping again, I realised just how much something was missing. And by that I mean, you know, sniping in Warzone is naturally more arcadey. It's naturally not the same, but just enjoying the whole Battlefield fun overall. I haven't had this much fun on Battlefield since Bad Company 2, which is definitely my favourite game. There's a nice little spot here to capture D. You can jump onto this white box, lie on the end of it, and it actually captures the point because it thinks you're slightly below, like you're on the ground, and you're not. So, nice little tip for you there if you don't know about that one. If you want to secretly capture D on it's not called, is it called Manhattan Bridge, this one? I can't quite remember. But you'll see in a minute, like, people just don't even think to look up here. Obviously, I am doing a little bit of a post-commentary because I wasn't expecting to upload any of this footage. Purely because, well, I'm still leveling up my guns. My hope is that I'm going to get this gun leveled up, and I want to make, like, a series of videos where I do, like, the 3, 4, 5 ways, for example, of using this gun. So this is the M2010 sniper rifle, and I got it leveled up really quick in the beta, and I realised that there are basically 3 ways of using it. You can use it like a hybrid sniper, or you could go for like extreme long range, or you could do like a very short range sort of, I don't want to use the word quick scope, but a faster short range sniper. And obviously I've got to get it leveled up so that I can show you that. There's a bit of a sneak peek, I suppose, of how you can use it as a short range sniper. You probably would have to rely quite a bit on your pistol, though, if you didn't get the headshot secured. But the pistol, as you can see, can be actually very good. But yeah, when I play these games in Conquest, I sort of tend to make it my mission, if you like, to keep 1 or 2 bases defended and then go after, like, maybe one other. And I'd never really stray that much, like, around the map that much, unless I sort of am forced to, because we simply, like, fully lose a place. But, you know, we had a good go then. Obviously, a shotgun's going to kill us. Yeah, doing plenty of sniping. So, hopefully, I'm hoping to get it leveled up as quick as I can. And
there's a tank heading towards you.
Yeah, so we can get those videos done. I really want to go after this this revive for that guy, but the tank had other plans. This guy was very vocal, and he was American as well, and the servers were fine. And I cannot tell you, if you put it on War Tapes Val audio mix with Americans in the game, it is the most immersive thing ever, because if you are like British or European and you don't know, if you don't know American, like you're not used to hearing American voices, to hear them naturally speaking as you're playing, it's like they're actually the soldiers, because they're American soldiers. I know that probably sounds weird to most of you, but it sounds so much more immersive when you're actually playing with Americans. It's like, oh my god, you're like it's like they're a voice actor, but they're just a regular person. That's actually their voice. But that probably sounds ridiculous to most of you, but to me, that's exactly what I thought when I was playing this guy. I was immersing myself in this, playing with this random guy. I was having to revive quite a lot, to be honest, being as he was a medic. But we did a fairly good job of defending D, to be honest, especially as I did have a sniper, which I think I've got it like level 8 or 9 at this point. So they did take it, but I did save our tank from getting rocket launched. I don't know what that thing's called. I thought it was pretty cool that my 129 kills in multiplayer, my 129th kill was an execution, so I don't know how many people could say that. here's a pretty good example of the sniping. You want to take your time, I feel like. Like, I took my time there, got it done. The first 2-3 shots, I'm rushing a little bit. And, you know, sometimes you can hit them and you will leave them pretty much one shot for someone else to take on. But it is just better to just go for the headshot, to be honest. So we ended up lose in D, and we lost quite a lot of ones actually. So I just thought, I know, I'll jump into a helicopter. But the worry with jumping into a helicopter is they don't know what they're doing. So just before we hit the floor, I jumped out and I am very much behind enemy lines. I'm just going to let this play out.
We need defensive support on the marked objective.
We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie. We now control objective Delta.
And there you go. Anyway, the reason I wanted to show that is because it really does feel like every single life has the potential to be like its own little movie. Because, you know, I just jumped into a helicopter then, immediately crashed, jumped out in time, was deep behind enemy lines in Conquest, took on, what, how many enemies did I take out? 4 or 5? And then obviously came to my demise on that rooftop. But that was such a fun little escapade. And yeah. Oh, one thing I do need to do from watching that clip is I need to take off the blooming tooltips because they're so frustrating. Every time I get a hit, like over 100 meters, it tells me how to use the rangefinder. And look, it's coming up now, look. So I think I just shot at someone and the rangefinder comes up and goes, oh, this is how you use it. I'm like, thank you, I know how to use it. I've like got over 130 kills already. I know what I'm doing. And I've literally only played Recon so far, and I've only used this gun. Actually, I did use the DMR. But yeah. I mean, this one here, just its own little movie. We went over to Our My Own. By the time I'd captured it, we had 6 people with us. Tank rolls in. I flank around it. I get it. I paint a target on it. The guy jumps out the back. Get a couple pistol shots on him. They rocket launch it. The building falls down. The guy goes down. I get the assist. And it's just everything happens all at once. But it's chaos, but it's chaos that you can actually take in. And despite the amount of fun I had, we did lose, which doesn't really matter too much. So I've got one more game for you. In between, I was just seeing if I did have anything unlocked, but the unlock speed is so much slower compared to the beta for obvious reasons, because this is the true speed that I suppose you are meant to be unlocking the guns and leveling up and stuff. Because I think what a lot of people forget. Oh, I will carry on in a second, but this is so cool. I decided to paint the soft lamp, and I'm going to try and track it in editing for you so you can see what happens. You've got the one rocket launcher here, hits them, black smoke coming out the back of the engine, it's still painted. Here comes the other rocket coming around, and it hits them, and that was that. I mean, I only got a little bit of score for that, but I definitely contributed, and I love seeing that. But anyway, what was I saying? I've forgotten now. What was it? Trying to think, but I'm now watching the video with you now. Maybe we're just going to both enjoy this sniping together as we try and take C again on. I think this is called Mirak Valley. Or is it called something else? This is probably one of my favourite maps, to be honest. I do really enjoy this. Nice little saviour there from someone. Oh, I was saying about the speed in which you unlock things. A lot of people, you know, me including, even though I did originally play Battlefield before Call of Duty, is that this game isn't like a yearly release thing. And the unlock speed is tied to the fact that this game is going to be played for several years, not for 1 year and another one comes out. So that is why, you know, the speed of unlocks and the seemingly grind, if you like, as people like to put it, to unlock things, seems like such a big undertaking, especially like for the casual player, but you know, they have tested it and they know how long they want it to take, and that is why. Another thing I wanted to mention is a sort of downside to this game, to be honest, at the moment. It's just a bit of a bug. Is so many of these rocks have such bad geometry errors that if you sit over these rocks like this, very often, not on that occasion, but you will have seen it in the gameplay, there'll be like an invisible rock in front of you above the rock that you're looking over. Don't mind me just being massively immersed by all the aircraft flying over. Obviously, this playback that I'm using, because obviously I'm only a small channel, I don't have all the tech that all the big YouTubers have. This is unfortunately like mono audio, so you don't have the directional audio that I have when I'm playing. So you can't actually hear the jets coming over. Yeah, thought I'd try and take on a helicopter, see if I could take out the pilot. Turned out to be a fairly bad idea. But there we go. Yeah, not the best idea, but so starts, as I said, another mini movie. We've done our life, we've taken on the helicopter, it didn't work. The guy that revived us has gone down himself. I've got my I have got my claymore on that corner there, just so they can't push it. So we should have a fairly good chance for me to pull him back and get him up. And of course, they come in through the other entrance, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I have to say though, this is how I love to snipe. 100+ meters, sort of tracking ahead of the enemy, getting all those spots off. It's so much fun. Like, I don't know, like, you might not find it fun, but I find this so much fun, just listening to the echo of the bullet throughout the valley. Just getting used to a gun as well. This is the only gun that practically the only gun that I've used in the game, so I'm getting so used to it in terms of like where to aim, how far ahead to aim and stuff. And as I'm slowly unlocking attachments, it's actually giving me a chance to learn the gun as I'm improving it. So like I unlocked, is it called like the long range bullets or something, and it stops the bullet drop and things like that. So yeah, that is like a nice thing about the fact that it does take longer to unlock things in the game. It gives you a chance to really hone in on, as the Americans would call it, a weapon system. You know, you really get good at a certain way of playing, or a certain weapon, or making a weapon with a certain combination of attachments in a certain way. But yeah, sometimes, I should say, all you need is a toe, as you'll see here. Lovely. Little toe kill. Gotta love a toe kill. Again, rangefinder's coming up. Please go away. Rangefinder tooltip. God, that was a mouthful. But yeah, as you can see, similar to that New York game, I've gone between F and C, and that's all I do for the whole game. And I feel like it works out really well, to be honest, because if everyone does that sort of evenly amongst the different objectives, you'll get like a fairly even spread on your team. And you'll notice that your squad will gravitate towards doing the same thing as you as well, if you sort of have that consistency in your movement. It's a really good idea to do, and I do find that I win a lot of games when I do this. A little bit of a counter-sniping here. This guy was basically sidestepping, but it was giving me an opportunity to work out how quickly my bullet travels. So I thought, right, let's take our time and go for the shot when we need to. Which was right then. And then I was like, right, that's how fast the sniper is. So if he's aimed in sidestepping, I can aim like that amount of distance. I can pull the trigger that amount of distance to the side of his head, and he will essentially walk into my shot. So it's just little things like that. You'll pick it up as you go along, but obviously you'll get a new sniper, or you'll improve the bullet velocity and it will change. And you will have to get used to it, but that is completely fine. I've got my little setup here with my, there you go, my trap. My claymore, and we did just get our gun to level 10, which means we have unlocked, that is actually it's not a skin, no, it's not a camo, it's like a skin. So there's different things in this game where you can unlock camos, which sort of, you can unlock a camo for this sniper and you could put it on a pistol or an assault rifle or something like that, or you can unlock these essentially like gun bundles, if you like, that gives a whole look to the gun. So at level 10, and then at like the max level of the gun, you get some cool things, and obviously there's going to be stuff in battle passes and challenges and things like that. But there you go, that is the end of the game. We were losing for a majority of the game, but we ended up winning by 300 tickets. So yeah, in other words, that is why I love sniping. So thank you very much if you did make it this far into the video. I'm sorry that it probably was a little bit of a ramble, but That is what I do when I do a post commentary and I don't write any script whatsoever. So there we are. We're rank 9 in our profile. We're rank 10 on the gun. Hopefully I'll get it ranked up nice and quick. I'll do a little bit more ranking up this evening. And I will have that sort of attachment build gun video for you as soon as possible. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.